Hi guys, welcome back to my channel for another plan with me this week. So this is the week that we are currently on. It is Sunday right now. So I think this one was really cute. I wanted to do this one because I knew that summer was almost over and that this would be kind of like a fun post-summer, end of summer, whatever. But for this week, we are looking down the barrel of a huge storm. So I'm gonna do a little bit of pre-planning. And I was trying to find one that was like stormy, but I couldn't find one that was like storm-ish. So I, for some reason, thought these little plants were really cute and thought that this would be a nice little, you know, beginning of fall, end of summer. I was even thinking about doing like a Little Mermaid one, but I don't have a Little Mermaid one. How do I not have a Little Mermaid one? Because all I can think of is the storm in Little Mermaid that brought down Eric's ship. But anyways, so here's the kit that I'm gonna use this week. I think it is super cute and I'm looking forward to being able to use it. I've had this one for quite some time now, but I don't know why I haven't used it yet. I have so many kits. That's just the biggest issue at the end of the day, is that I've got more kits than I know what to do with. So yeah. So like I said, today's the 9th, it's Sunday, and we spent yesterday doing a lot of storm preppage because of the storm. You probably already heard about some of this in last week's Plan With Me because I haven't voiced that one over yet. And I know that's going to be a topic in there because it's all I did yesterday. I went and got gas, I went to the store and got some more food because we don't have very much food. I went to Home Depot and got a little stove. I actually went to Home Depot when it opened to make sure that I got one of the stoves. They told us there was gonna be like 30 of them. There was one. So I got the one they had, which I am so eternally grateful for, and I would happily wake up at 5:30 in the morning to make sure that my family has food. Okay, so let's see, where are we going to start? Don't need this one just yet, or this one just yet. So we need this one, this one, this one, and that one. All right, so I need a box for up here. Let's see. I don't know what I want to pick. I'm thinking this one maybe. Hello Gorgeous. Let's do this one. I love Planner Gems. Her stickers are kind of expensive, but they are so buttery and so lovely. And I really like them a lot. Which it's might be just a tiny bit crooked, but oh well. So the plan for right now is that yesterday we did all of our prepping for the storm. We got gas, we filled our water bottles up, we got food and some flashlights and some, yeah, just basic essentials for a storm, I guess. I guess is the best way to put what we did. I don't know if we got enough, and I don't know how bad this is gonna end up actually being. I do know that they are prepping for a decently bad storm. The FEMA trucks are already here and waiting for us, which is a little disconcerting. I mean, you don't want to hear, hey, guess what? FEMA's here waiting for us, to need them, but I'm glad they are here. It's just, ugh. You never want to hear that the FEMA trucks are here waiting for you. So, yeah, I'm not exactly sure what this is going to mean for us, but we are as prepped as we can be. Our house is made of solid concrete, and we have storm shutters. Right now, it's a category 4, and they said that as of this moment, they keep going back and forth. First they tell us it's going to be a category 3 when it hits, then they tell us it's going to be a category 4, then they said it might even be a category 5. because it looks like it's starting to build steam. And then they go back to saying that it's gonna be a category 3. So I don't know what it's gonna be when it gets here. All I know is that we are looking down the barrel of a storm and we're just here for the ride, hoping that we all make it through fine. But yeah, so I'm not exactly positive how this is gonna work just yet. I've never been through a big storm. The closest I've ever come, we always like side skirted them. There was a pretty bad storm that required everyone to vacate while we were in Virginia a while back, but it was, nothing ever happened with it. So it's like everybody that lived in a certain area had to leave, and we lived in this really weird area where here's Virginia Beach, and we lived here kind of in the off to the, well, kind of over here off to the side, and everybody around us had to vacate, but we didn't. And we were in this like happy little bubble that just got a lot of rain. We didn't actually get the storm, which I find extremely amusing every time I think about it. It's like I keep living in these little bubble areas where we don't actually get the bulk of these storms. So this time we are looking down the barrel of actually getting it. They got a couple of storms while we were gone, but they weren't very bad. One of them knocked the power out in part of the island for several days, and then it only knocked the power out like in my neighborhood for like 8 hours. It did turn our water gross though, so when we got home, we had to go through and turn all of our water on to try to, you know, get the smell of the water to come back to normal. But we didn't have to do anything else because we left the house all secured and the storm wasn't very bad. This time it's supposed to be pretty bad, but we live in the higher area. How do you say that? We don't have to really worry about flooding over here. If you lived on the bottom part of the island gets a lot of flooding, but our part of the island doesn't really get a lot of flooding. So we should be okay as far as flooding goes, but we'll just have to wait and see. So we do have a few plans for this week, but I don't know how many of them are going to actually happen. It was actually supposed to be a very fun, eventful week as far as our plans go. But again, I don't know how much is gonna happen. So I'm going to kind of tentatively plan everything out. I have cancel, reschedule, and later stickers, so I might be using them this week. So yeah, this is totally pre-planned. I'm not gonna add to it. I'm just gonna put it up just in case we have the storm actually comes through and knocks our power out. So they're expecting us to be out for about a week, and their worst case scenario fears are about a month, because that's happened before where the storms come through and it knocks the power out for a month. Okay, so we have a bunch of little stickers, and I don't think anything, we have a payday, but that's it. So we do have a payday this week, which is good. But I don't think we have anything else planned. We might try to get some more groceries today just to be on the safe side, like go get a few more things, because I'm a little nervous. But yeah. All right, so we have, let's see. We need this, I don't need for right now, so I'm gonna put it aside. This is for the sidebar. This is all the washi I need. This I won't need right away, so I'll put it aside. This I won't need. This one, but first coffee, hustle, date night, and some work stuff I'm not gonna need. Need a little bit of that, need a little bit of that, and need this. Okay, so I always do the days, and then we have our washi. So I'll go ahead and do the sidebar and this part first. Let's see. We have work goals this week, next week, meal plans, workouts to buy and to do. All right, so I had an allergy test done last week, and it was horrible. I'm telling you, if we want to have a humane way of torturing people, make them itch and don't let them scratch it. Because I had an allergy test done and they put these like patches on my back with all sorts of like metals and chemicals and crap on it. And then they covered it in tape and told me I can't scratch. And I literally was like begging to scratch because it was just horrible. I'm not expecting us to get a lot of mail, but let's see. It's a pink one, so let's do the pink one. Go with the pink one. We haven't been getting a lot of mail lately because I haven't been buying a lot of stuff lately. I'm trying to be a good girl and not spend all of our money. Because it's crooked. There. But on top of that, if the storm hits, we're not gonna get crap for mail because no one's gonna come out to the house. I mean, they may come rain or shine, they may come in snow and sleet, but I ain't gonna come in a typhoon. And it's so funny because everybody in the States is like freaking out about Gaston, which memes galore about the name of that one, but our storm is gonna be just as bad and nobody even knows about it. So yes, in the middle of the Pacific, we get typhoons, which is our version of a hurricane. Because we don't get hurricanes, we get typhoons. I am trying to take my vitamins better because part of the skin allergist was complaining that she thinks that part of my problem is the fact that I'm vitamin D deficient. And so I'm trying to take my vitamins like a good girl to say, she keeps trying to tell me, oh, she gave me, we did the allergy test, we got it all taken off, and she's like, oh, you have all these issues, and it's all because of like nickel and hair dye, and you guys have seen my hair. It's dyed. I really don't think that is my biggest issue, and I think that if hair dye was my biggest issue, then I would have a problem all the time, no matter where I was, not just here on the island. So hopefully my doctor will be able to make some sense out of these tests once they're all done. But I do have one to do on Monday, which I will put down in just a second after I am done putting my headers down. You know, assuming that I get to make it to my appointment, I have one on Monday. If I don't get to make it to my appointment, I'm just supposed to take a picture of my back. But the storm's not supposed to hit until Tuesday, so we will see what happens on Tuesday. Okay, so there is the base layout. Now for the little stuff. Let's see what I have. I have a bill due, some little checklists, my littles, and something like one of these, and I can make a little, put one of those on. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so let's do, since it's a pink little doctor sign, we'll do a little green one. And then we'll put the little doctor down. Okay. Okay, so 11:45, I have a skin test to do. I don't know how that's gonna happen just yet, but, and then it looks like on Monday, there is gonna be no school. I probably should put the no school on first, but oh well. Because they've already canceled most of the schools and it looks like ours is gonna be canceled too. Let's put down a pink one because it's kind of a pinky. So we don't have any school just in case. Everything's closing on the island just in case. So for Tuesday, a little exclamation point. I wish we had like a little question mark too, because I would like to have a question mark to go with this. So we'll do exclamation point. It says typhoon. And it's supposed to hit on Tuesday. So We don't know what it is. I'm gonna leave that blank for right now. I'm just gonna leave it as in just the typhoon. And if the typhoon hits, of course the kids won't have school again, Pat won't have work, but I'm just gonna leave that right there because that's when it's supposed to be. Okay, and let's see what else. And then on Wednesday, the kids have an open house if there's school. So we'll put down open house. I don't know, again, anything. What's gonna happen, what's not gonna happen. I'm assuming if we have a typhoon, that won't happen, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it down just in case. And then on Friday, we also have some stuff to do. All right, so let's put down this one. Oh, it kind of matches the one above it. I try not to match too much, but that's fine. Sorry, I'm not talking very much. I'm not sure what to say. My mind is kind of all over this storm right now. So, yeah, the storms are coming, and all I can think of is like the Little Mermaid and Eric and stuff. I was kind of sad that I didn't have a Little Mermaid kit that I could use because I tried. And I don't know why I picked this one. It just called to me. It goes, here, pick something cute and cheery, just in case you are stuck in your house with no power. But if I have no power, we have tons of candles. Thank you, book boxes, eternally for the massive amount of candles that I have in my house right now. But if we don't have any power, I will be reading by candlelight. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it yet. I really don't know. I'm actually thinking about doing a reading vlog for the storm. I thought it'd be kind of funny to say, hey, that's not quite, let's see. Trying to make them close to the same size. So that way they look nice together. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing like a vlog. Say, hey, look, check out our life as the storm comes through. But we'll see. That's kind of my tentative plan. I was thinking about actually starting it tomorrow. You know, showing off what we have for storage stuff, what we have for water, and you know, the fact that this is our prep for our storm stuff. Like I said, I don't know if it's gonna be even worthwhile doing, but I'll probably film it and then we'll see what comes of it. If the storm misses us, then I won't worry about it, but if the storm hits us, then maybe it could end up being kind of an interesting little experiment. This camera has, the battery's got a decent amount left on it, and then this one's full, so hopefully that'll be enough to last us. All right, so Friday is Pat's pinning. I need a heart or something. There we go, heart. Let's put it on, that one's really pretty. The one next to it, let's do a gold. So again, if it happens, actually, they won't have school, the kids won't have school this day either, regardless of the storm. If there's a storm, they won't have school probably. If there is no storm, then they still won't have school because of the pinning. So I'll put that down because they're not gonna have school that day regardless of what happens, because the pinning is more important than school. Okay, so that is what's planned for Friday if all else works out. And then we have church on Sunday, again, if it all works out, which I actually need to get dressed so we can go because church is like in 35 minutes or something like that. At Oh, my battery's telling me it's a little bit low, so I'm probably gonna charge it as soon as I'm done with this, so that could be all ready and raring to go for this week. All right, so like I said, this is all pre-planned. I won't come back and update this. I'm gonna put it up ahead of time so that way you guys can see it. I'll show you what I have left. I may be using all the cancel and reschedule stickers, depending on what happens and how bad the storm is. Okay, so here's our layout. And I didn't use any of these, but I will definitely save them and use them for something else later. We have the glitter stuff, which I didn't use. I have 2 full boxes left. I have all the canceled and rescheduled stickers, some more washi. This page has got a lot left on it. Some half boxes, lots of little quarter boxes, and then the headers and littles. I am putting together another giveaway. I don't know when it's gonna be, but the envelope's getting kind of full, so it's probably gonna be sooner than later. Because I have a lot of stickers to get rid of. So this one's gonna have at least 1 full kit in it, and then of course, leftovers. So things like this would be in there, and the rest of this, whatever I don't use, would be in there. That kind of stuff. So most of the stuff in here would be in there. This is the kind of stuff that I leave. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully this will be unnecessary and you will see this week completely on time. I honestly don't know. It depends on how much the weather goes out. So they're expecting about a week, but it could be up to a month. It could be just a couple of hours. So let's go for the couple of hours to no more than a week, because a month is not okay. But yep, that's it for now, and I will talk to you guys soon. Wish us luck. Bye.